Team GAC Pindar now going through to the quarterfinals. We're sailing against Joachim Aschenbrenner in the quarterfinals, first of 3 points. So looking forward to a tough match.
Being picked by Ian Williams is a hard one. We know it's going to be really tough out there today. He's done very well at this regatta and also in Match Germany we saw.
We picked Joachim really because he's just got the least experience out of all the quarterfinalists. He's been sailing well, so there's some risk there. But once you get to the quarterfinals, experience counts for a lot, and we felt that he had a little less than the other guys.
We managed to get him in the round robin. Not sure about the penalty, but it ended on him, and we won the race. But yeah, we'll see if we can do the same today. We hope so.
It's also a chance for some revenge. Joachim was the only guy to beat us in the round robin, so hopefully now we can set the table straight.
It's great to be in the quarters again in Marstrand, of course, especially as a Swede. Feels good, and we said all week that as long as we proceed to the quarters, anything can happen. We know that we're going to have a tough match against Keith Swinton in the quarters.
It's going to be a big challenge for us, racing Bjorn. He's obviously won here for the past 2 years, so knows the boats, knows the area. But we feel like we're up to the challenge.
I mean, Keith has been a long time in Sweden sailing with these boats, so he knows them pretty well.
It feels like if we put our best performance forward, we'll be able to beat Bjorn. The pressure's on him with the home crowd, and we'll be out there to try and cause an upset.
We're going to have our hands full, but I hope we can give the guys on the cliffs some good action out there.
Made it through to the quarterfinals here at Stena Match Cup Sweden. That's always the first goal of the event, and from here on out it's a clean slate.
Tricky one with Swinton, Hansen, Canfield. It's really very strong teams, very even. So actually we made a draw with the team and we picked Taylor Canfield.
We'll be racing Matthew Richard from France.
It was a tough battle during 3 or 4 days. I think we have improved every day with the team. And I'm pretty confident for the quarters now.
Looking forward to it. We've had some good battles with him in the past, and he beat us in the finals in Korea last year, so hopefully we can take this one back from him.
Tight run at the end to get through, and we're really happy to have made it, but now everything's starting again. Everyone's on 0 points, so we think that we have a good chance at beating Francesco and his team.
We choose David just because he was the last one qualified. He's not been in his perfect shape this week, and we hope that this will continue today.
Definitely be difficult. We haven't done a lot of sailing against them, so I've been watching them throughout the week and they've been sailing quite well.
We have been sailing the boat very fast through the qualifying.
Hopefully we can have some good racing out there and come away with the win.
We just want to keep our mind fresh and just keep it simple and do what we know we can do.
Keith Swinton and Bjorn Hansen, real neck and neck stuff. Inches separating the boats. As we head down towards the bottom of the course, there is nothing but a wafer-thin wave of water separating the two boats.
Looks like there was a contact there as well.
Richard's going to the right. A small tap. Who will get there first? Neck and neck coming into the pin. Swinton has the lead, but Hansen has the roll. It's going to be nothing between them as they dive down through the line, and it is a yellow flag. Swinton has taken the win.
We just had our first race against Francesco and had the start we wanted, and then we just weren't able to get to the top mark in front, and he was able to defend his lead from there. And
Yeah, well, a good win for GAC Pindar. That puts us 1-1. Very tricky conditions, very shifty out here. We got a bit mixed up in the pre-start. We thought we could clear his transom, but he managed to do a big rotation and shut the door on us. And the penalty cost us. So I think if we can steer clear of penalties, hopefully we can sail a little bit faster and smoother than him, and so that's what we're going to be focusing on.
Hansen has a strong lead. He can keep the boats tight now, inches separating them. Canfield has laid the committee boat. Great start, Canfield. Bruni essing this way and that, trying to waste the time as effectively as he can. Williams has to decide if he wants to win the left or the right. Williams is late. Bruni is on time. They've gone round the mark within a boat length. Bruni with the luff.
Pushing him hard, looking for a tack start. Still
very close indeed as both boats start.
burn time now, Chris.
Francesco Bruni has just destroyed Williams off the line. Canfield forced to tack across. It is shifty. This is really interesting stuff. These boats are going to be absolutely neck and neck.
Dial.
Bjorn comes inside. I think he's got room. Oh, that's a massive
Big
dial from
dial.
Francesco Bruni. Both boats bow to bow. Just got absolutely bound up on that left side, and Bjorn Hansen has snuck in. Can Francesco Bruni close the door? Williams is in. Sweeps him up and round.
Brothers, he's got to do something!
This race is far from over.
He's got to do something!
Williams was on starboard. Canfield tight on the stern of Hansen. Hansen going for the jibe.
He's windward bow!
Penalty on Hansen. Williams not happy with that call. And
Rod Dawson waving furiously with that white flag.
so Taylor Canfield 1-1 with Bjorn Hansen. Luna Rossa challenge coming down. He's going to take Williams to 1 apiece.